Points for attention. Product display. Display of the package list. Preparation works before the flight. Before starting this product, please remove the protective cover from the camera first. Install obstacle avoidance equipment. When starting this product, do not touch the gimbal camera and obstacle avoidance equipment, because the gimbal is automatically calibrating. When it is turned on, obstacle avoidance equipment is powered on. If you touch it without authorization, the gimbal will not be calibrated properly. Obstacle avoidance equipment not working. There is a high probability that the gimbal calibration and obstacle avoidance equipment will be damaged. Do not touch the camera while the gimbal is calibrating. Power on the remote control. After the display shows power on, it will automatically adjust to connecting. Long press the aircraft battery switch. D on the remote control. Sound the code pairing is successful. In star search state, connecting on the remote control display is displayed as positioning. Geomagnetic correction. Press and hold the camera button for about 5 seconds. The remote control beeps. Aircraft lights flashing quickly. Pick up the aircraft 1 meter above the ground. Turn the horizontal plane clockwise. When you hear a D from the remote control, erect the aircraft. Camera facing down. Rotate clockwise. When you hear a D from the remote control, geomagnetic correction completed. The aircraft lights can be changed to a 1-second flashing pattern. Press and hold the speed button for about 5 seconds. The remote control beeps. Aircraft lights flashing quickly. Gyro and gimbal level calibration completed. Release the key. At this time, the aircraft will automatically enter the star search mode. Wait for the number of satellites to reach about 10 to complete the positioning. The remote control will beep once to prompt you to enter the GPS function. Aircraft lights are always on. At this time, the remote control display shows GPS mode. Can be unlocked for takeoff. The aircraft is now in GPS mode with GPS function. Connect Wi-Fi. Scan the corresponding QR code. Download app. Go to phone settings. Turn on the wireless network. Device found. To connect. After successful connection, exit setup options. Open the software on your phone. Drone unlocking. The left and right joysticks of the remote control are pushed in or out at the same time. To complete the unlock, after the motor is turned on, you can fly. Basic operation. 1 key takeoff. 1 key landing. Upward. Downward. Turn left. Turn right. Forward. Backward. Left-sided flying. Right-sided flying. 2 levels of speed shift. Headless mode. Gimbal adjustment. Short press to turn on the bottom light. Short press again to turn off the bottom light. Photo taking and video recording function. Short press to take a photo. App switch recording mode. Short press to start recording. Short press again to end recording. 50x zoom. Can be adjusted at will. Waypoint flight. Click the waypoint flight icon. Zoom in on the map. Draw waypoint. Click the send icon. The aircraft will start from the initial point, fly to the first point of the trajectory, then fly point by point in sequence. Interest point around. Click the fly around icon. The nose of the aircraft will be centered on the current position of the aircraft. Make an orbiting flight clockwise or counterclockwise. While wrapping, can be controlled to rise, fall, forward, and backward to adjust. GPS following or mobile app following. Click the GPS follow icon. The aircraft will follow the mobile phone to fly. Click the one key return icon. The aircraft automatically returns to the takeoff point. MV function production. You can add background music, filters, lens effects. If you use the aircraft indoors or in areas with poor signal, please enable ATTI mode indoor mode directly. After synchronizing the aircraft and the remote controller, calibrating the geomagnetism and gyroscope positioning is displayed on the remote. At this time, the aircraft will automatically perform GPS satellite search and positioning. Auto-enable saver will not be able to take off. Press and hold the GPS switch for 5 seconds. The remote control beeps. ATTI mode is displayed on the remote control. Indicates that after the GPS function is turned off. Unlock to take off. At this time, the aircraft has no GPS function. When using, please pay attention to the flight distance and height to avoid flying lost. The product is powered on by default normal mode low gear mode. The aircraft has a 360 degrees obstacle avoidance function, such as switching to sport mode, high gear mode. The aircraft obstacle avoidance function automatically fails. Click on the fly vertically upwards. The aircraft is flying vertically upwards. Click on the fly far away. Aircraft flying far away. Click on the spiral flight. The aircraft begins to spiral upward. Battery replacement and charging. When the remote control battery indicator is lower than 2 bars, indicates that the remote control is low power. The transmitted signal is weakened. At this time, you need to charge the remote control and then use it again. When the battery indicator of the aircraft is lower than 2 bars, indicates that the aircraft is low power. At this time, the light of the aircraft changes from long on to flashing. Aircraft need to be recalled for battery replacement. Press the battery button, pull out the battery, connect one end of the USB charging cable to the battery charging socket, connect the other end to the 5V1 adapter USB port. The battery blue light flashes from left to right while charging. The battery indicator is always on when fully charged. After charging, insert the battery into the body. Blades installation of the aircraft. Unscrew. Take out the fan blades. When replacing, pay attention to the corresponding A and B fan blades. Put in the fan. Turn the screw. Common fault problems.